Jeff and
Lex
Lex
said
said
we
we
back
back at
at
it
it
again.
again.
Hey,
Hey,
Monday
Monday
night
night
said
said
we
we
back
back
at
at
it
it
again.
again.
Hey,
Hey,
tell your friends that we back at it again. Hey,
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 hey. Hi, y'all. We back again.
Whew.
Third time. Because we really love y'all. Love and Hip Hop episode review. New York, season 10, episode 2, Messy Boots.
You know this name.
Yes, and I couldn't even get the title like that. Messy Boots. That's what
Why
all
was
this
it
is.
messy?
Because Jonathan, then Yandy and them, then,
Yandy was. Yandy.
then Erica.
Yeah, Yandy comment was funny. Yeah.
All that. A lot of
Yeah,
scenes.
there was a lot.
A lot of scenes were a little
Yeah.
messy.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
So we started this episode off where we left off. Well, we started this
Oh, yeah.
episode where it left off, with Kimbella, Chrissy, and Yandy all meeting up at Remy Ma's party, and Yandy's taken her back by seeing Chrissy, and she's like, yeah, I just want to. I'm trying to let bygones be bygones, and blase, blase, blase. I can't really remember what Yandy's response was, but it did not seem good. It didn't seem like she was like, I mean, of course, why would she be happy about that? But she seemed a little confused as to why Kimbella is the one bringing Chrissy to the table.
Right.
And, Chrissy's just like, well, I just want to try to work on stuff. Let bygones be bygones, and I cannot remember what was said after that.
The conversation was kind of like about Yandy, you not the same person, and Yandy talking about she's grown, and I'm not going to be that person that's up under you, because that's really the narrative, where she tells Jonathan and Juju later on, like, before you, I wasn't, like, y'all put me on in a sense, and you want to keep me up under y'all, so that's kind of what she was saying. She's like, I'm a boss now, you don't want to be happy for me, you don't want me to grow. And Chrissy was kind of like, that ain't what it's about. That ain't what it's about. This is about you, like, saying you shouldn't get this for my girl, the Jim Jones, and stuff like that.
Got it. So basically, where they left off 10 years ago.
Basically.
But, so Yandy wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah.
But then we move on to the next day, I think.
Probably.
And I think it is...
What's it going to?
The one, was Kimbella, Jonathan?
Oh, Sin and, Sin.
Yeah, so we get this table conversation with Yandy, Sid, Jonathan, and that's it, right? So they're sitting there talking, they're conversing like always. It starts off with Sid and Jonathan, and she's talking, and then I forgot, I think that was in the last episode when Yandy and Sin met up. Rich Dollars was also there.
This episode.
There's this episode? Okay, I didn't know it was the next episode. I was going to be like, why are these weird groups come together? But anyway, because I was like, why does Sin always be here with Jonathan and them? Like, she was kind of doing that last season. I'm like, that's really because kind of without Joe, she don't have a storyline. But, I mean, whatever. So they're sitting there talking, and Sin goes, well, I ain't trying to really be messy, but, I do like to, spill some tea from time to time. And they're like, well, what tea do you have? Because, they're talking about, they was talking about, Kimbella bringing Chrissy to the party, and her and Yandy, she was just like, well, no, like, we had a conversation. Jonathan was there, too. We all talked, and she seemed like she's willing to let bygones be bygones, and I'm willing to let that happen.
Right.
And so Sin is like, well, I got some tea to spill, and I heard that their house got foreclosed on. And Yandy's like, well, let me read that. And then they read in the house, and apparently they lived in a mansion or something like that, and the house got foreclosed on, and it got bought for how much?
$100. $100.
I don't know what went down with that deal, but for a mansion, you want to put $100? Had to be the Lord. Whoever got the place. And so Yandy's like, this happened because apparently, Jim, he was being sued by the people that owned it or something like that for the mortgage. So they lost, and that's why the house had got under foreclosure, from what I understand. And Yandy was like, oh, that happened back then? That's around the same time I stopped being a manager. And Kimbella was like, Yandy, like, that's messy. Like, you don't have to say that or whatever. And she was like, what? Like, how am I doing that? I'm just reading what the paper's saying. Like, whatever. She was like, but you didn't have to say that remark like that. Like, that was uncalled for. And they were like, why are you trying to stick up for Chrissy? Like, that's not your friend. And Jonathan's like, Kimbella, come down. Come down, sweetie. He sounded like that lady out that little meme. That video. Come down. Calm down. That's what he sounded like. But anyway, he's like, well, why are you so upset or whatever? She's like, no, I'm not saying that she's my friend or whatever. She's like, but Kimbella, I don't know why you talking about her to me, because I thought you said we was friends. And Kimbella said, no, I did not say we were friends. I said we was good. I didn't say we was friends, and I'm not saying that I'm Chrissy's friend. I'm just saying, you know, these blogs and stuff, when you first get this information, sometimes it don't always be 100% correct. And so you over here just taking it, and you kind of like reveling in it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, like, their house is getting foreclosed on, like, you kind of seem a little happy about it. And she was just saying, like, that's not right, because we all go through situations and stuff. I'm not saying that I'm you know, capping for Christy because we friends or whatever, but just for anybody, that's not cool. And, you know, then Jonathan starts putting out, again, like I said, not staying neutral. He takes Yandy's side and nobody takes Kimbella's side. And then she was like, well, she's the one who mollywopped you and hit you or whatever. And she was like, but Yandy, you was right there and you didn't help me. And Yandy was like, what are you talking about? Yes, I did. Like, I don't know what, and then in the confession, Yandy, I don't know what Kimbella's talking about, because I definitely was standing right there and I blocked her, whatever, because at that time she was like my sister and I was like blocking her, whatever. And she was like, Yandy, no, you didn't. And then they showed the rest of the clip, because the first time she did stand in front of Chrissy, but when they backed her off, and Chrissy came back around again when she did the smooth walk around, she sure did walk right past Yandy, and nobody was helping break. Yandy did not help break up that fight at all. It was other people in security that was breaking up the fight. And she's like, so they showed her. She's like, so you see the clip for yourself, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. She did not help break up the fight. She didn't have to do anything. Why I sat there and got jumped. And well, not jump, but, you know, hit, whatever. And, you know, like I said, the previous episode, Chrissy didn't have no good reason to hit that girl. She just probably was upset about something that happened with her and Jim and just let out on her. Because the only person that was justified at throwing a swing would have been Emily B. Because Kimbella wasn't wrong in that moment of time. But anyway, so she walked off on the table, and Jonathan's like, girl, Kimbella, I tried to stay with you through the spandex, through the something and the something. I'm like, sir, what are you talking about? Didn't last season we were just seeing you in the Botox office? What are you talking about? And I'm pretty sure you done got surgery done too. So why are you trying to throw shade at her? Like, that's what I'm saying. Jonathan, he can be whack sometimes. So then they walk off. And so then we see another interesting pairing of people meeting up. So then we see another interesting pairing, which is Tahiri and Erica Mena.
My baby's back.
So I did not know they was cool like that, but they do show us a little clip.
Just a little bit. They had a moment.
When?
They had a moment when Erica was kind of consoling her with Joe in season 3.
Okay. So
I didn't know that was real.
Yeah, I didn't know it was really. I thought one of these fake friendships could still be. So Erica's sitting at this table, whatever, and like the table is up to here, so Tahiri cannot see her belly. And Tahiri's walking up, and Tahiri, you know the story. You know, I was around traveling the world, but now I'm back home visiting the family.
That really was a story, though.
I'm now back visiting the family, and so now I'm just hanging out with my girl Erica to see what's going on with her, because she's going through this new phase of life, and she's getting married to Safari, and so she's sitting down at the table or whatever. And then Erica gets up, and she's like, oh my God, you're pregnant. And she's like, you know, saying, so excited for you, whatever. And she's like, you know, I'm glad, you know, you found the one, you know, that's a good thing for you. And, you know, Erica is it's kind of weird. It's like Erica's trying to play matchmaker, which is kind of weird, because, like, Erica brings up Joe, if I'm not mistaken.
Immediately.
And she's like, well, you know, he's single and you single, and, you know, and Tahiri's like, girl, I don't know about all that. And she's like, well, you know, just Tahiri's trying to give her best advice as a friend. And, you know, Erica's like, well, how did you know to say, you know, no to Joe, you know, when he asked you to marry him? And she was just like what she said in the clip. She was like, I don't trust you, and I can't marry somebody I don't trust. So that's what she's telling Erica, you know, be careful be aware. And Tahiri kind of puts the idea in Erica's mind about getting a prenup. And then really Tahiri did tell her to have a conversation with Safari about a prenup. And so, because she was like, sometimes you got to be careful because, we can be blind by love and we can be in there, whatever. And because Erica was like, well, if I wasn't with Safari, I'd be like you, single and traveling the world and da-da-da-da-da-da. And T's like, yeah, the civil life has been fun, but, I do want to find somebody. I do want to settle down and get married and have kids. I do want that, but, I'm only going to do with the person that's right for me. And she's absolutely right, and that was a cute little scene.
It was cute.
They had whatever. So then we move on to, is it Chrissy finding out about the house? Yeah. So Chrissy, she says that she found out about the house going under foreclosure like everybody else. Like, she didn't know about it until she saw it in the blogs.
That's embarrassing.
Right, and she says it's embarrassing and it looks bad on her because it looks bad for her $1 Million Woman Club. Because
how you gonna get these people money?
How am I getting people money and my home is before it's on? And she's like, so she in the gym working out, and even though at least she looked like she was working out, everybody else they be looking like working out because they be looking fake. Because I feel like, well, that'd be me. I would work out at night if I did work out. I should, but anyway. But she was working out at night, and at least she didn't have a cake face full of makeup. She actually looked like she could have been working out, but she FaceTimes Jim. Apparently he in Los Angeles for what reason? I don't know. And so she's like, talking to him, and she's like, why didn't you tell me? Like, you don't think I had a right to know? And he's like, no, like, I just messed up, okay? I need a business manager. And I'm like, which is true, but I don't think Yandy was supposed to be his business manager, so I don't really think her point was made. But anyway, you do need somebody, you do need like an accountant, somebody to help manage your money or whatever, especially if you're not good at handling it. But she was like, this could happen at the worst time because I have people who are looking to invest in me, and this looks bad on me, and now because I didn't know this, it reflects me. And she was like, even though the house is not in my name, again, if you was married, you would know what was going on. But anyway, just saying, because then the mortgage would have been in her name. That's not necessarily saying that would be, but you know what I'm saying, when you're married, more documents and stuff have to be in your name if you're sharing whatever. So anyway, so she's like, now I gotta talk to, I guess, the head honcho guy in this business or whatever, because now this looks bad on me. So the next scene, I think we go to Erica and Safari's house they rented out.
They rented it out?
They said they was rented out. They said they found a house that they were renting out for the time being because they're staying in a place that's close to the castle. Oh, that's where they went. They went to go look at the castle that they got married in. That's it. They went to go look at the castle they're getting married in, and she's saying how much she loves it and everything like that, and they're sitting there talking about everything, and they enjoying themselves. I could be mistaken. This could have been episode 1, y'all. I apologize.
Nah, this is
episode.
This
is episode 2.
Because
okay.
Tahiri is on this one.
Yeah, but I didn't know them visiting the castle was in the same episode as everything else.
I get what you're saying now,
so,
too. Yeah, that probably would have been one problem.
But anyway, but they have looked at the castle, whatever, but now they have gotten a house near the castle, and so they have like a good old, look like black people get together. Cause,
like April or Fizz, they get together.
Yeah, but Erica and Safari looked a little bit, the food looked a better, at least. Food actually like it was cooked for real. And so, and Tahiri is there, and they talking about stuff, and she's like, have you talked to him about the prenup yet? And Erica's like, no, I ain't really talked to him about it yet. And they in another room trying to secretly talk about it. And guess who shows up? Joe Budden. Shocker of shocks. He shows up to the party, and he come into the room, and I think it's just him. I think it's just him, Erica, and Tahiri, I meant to say, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And they're sitting there talking, and Erica's still weirdly playing matchmaker, and she's like, So yeah, Joe is here and he's single all the time. He's singing. They both looking like, and she's like, Erica, stop. You're doing too much. Like, leave. And she leaves the room, and they talking, and she's like, well, how you doing? He's like, you look nice, and she was like, you look nice too. And she was like, so you single now? Like, that's interesting, because I thought, everything, was said or whatever. And he goes, no, we on a rocket joint right now. I made some mistakes I need to own up to, or it's my fault. She was like, well, I'm glad that you're able to see that, and you're able to, to make your faults of that, because, you had a long time figuring out, well, what you did wrong over here. So I wanted to see that growth from you or whatever. And then they're talking, and then they go to the confessional, and she's talking like, yeah, it's good to see Joe, whatever. And then the producers, they're like, oh, do you think that you would ever get back with Joe? And she goes, I don't know. Now on social media, Terry said that's a lie, that she did not say that to that question, that she said no to that question, and that they edited that to make it seem like she said, I don't know, to the question about Joe. But she said that she did not say that.
Interesting.
So that's what she says.
Interesting.
But while they're talking or whatever,
that's what you sign up for with these shows.
Like, you know what you sign up for. And so they're still talking or whatever, and she was like, all right, well, I think it's time for us to get back to the party, because I don't want it to be, look like something, whatever, so let's go. And so before she leaves, she kind of does like a little booty pop on Joe.
You can't deny that.
And Joe's like, what? Like, he's
what
like,
you doing? You can't deny that.
Like, some people said that, it was just like a joke, like she was just playing.
Girl.
Some people say they play like that with their exes. I don't play with my exes. I don't even talk to none of them Negroes. So, I mean, at least they could be in a room together. I mean, I feel like I could be in a room with some of my exes, but like, I'm just the type of person, like, once we're done, it's snip, snip. Like, there's nothing to talk. But anyway, so we shall see. Would you be here for Joe and Sarah get back together?
Nah, that's dead. I don't know why people try to get that back together.
Why? Why you don't like it?
Well, they was toxic for each other.
I mean, but they had time to heal and be better people. You don't
Joe's still on his same tip. If he's doing what he's doing with Sin, that's basically the relationship with Terry.
So you feel like it's the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sin is just another Tahiri.
Okay.
I think that Joe is a great person. It's just that he's going to have to find the right person to deal with that. Because like you said, some people like the viewpoints of cheating. Right now, the people that he's choosing understand. And not to say that person going to be weak-minded or pushover and everything, but they're no Rashida.
What is it supposed to be?
Joe needs some freedom.
Lord have mercy. I cannot. I don't know, but I feel like he can be committed. I just feel like, well, also what I feel like was different between his relationship with Sid and Tahir is that Joe is clean with Sid. Because when he was still with Tahiri, he was still battling his addictions, going through stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He still had the pressures of, his career. Now, I mean, no flex, but Joe kind of that nigga right now. Like, especially in the podcast, radio game, like, he is that dude. Like, he has 2 very popular shows on right now, that's making him good money. And like I said, with Sin, he is clean, so he actually has the capability. He's been in therapy. He's done the work on himself to actually kind of see things more clearly, I feel like, than he did with Tahiri. But, nevertheless, those Texas traits could still be there.
And even more than that, even going off of that with Joe, is that I heard what she's saying. Like, work it out with Sin, if anybody. Like how I said, that Sin is similar to Tahiri. If you're going to work it out with anybody, work it out with the mother.
Or your child, yeah.
If anybody,
True. We'll see what's to come. We'll see what's to come.
Said they was together, so.
They was together watching the show. I don't know if they mean they back together. Either way, I kind of like Joe with both of them, but I do like him and Sid together. No, not like together. I'm saying, like, I liked it when Joe was Tahiri, but it clearly he was a different dude. But I really like Sin and Joe together. I really like them together. They look cute. The baby, it's cute. All right, let's get back to everybody's the Mackies. Back to Remy Ma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh Lord.
They gotta bring some drama this season.
Drama. Now they gonna bring that Brittany Taylor tea to life.
Not at all. Not at all.
But love for them two. You know that the case got dropped.
Really basically just said I got off parole. Like I'm not.
Right.
Dealing with none of that.
I see. So we see her doing a photo shoot. And you know, like always, Fat Joe is there.
Yes.
And he's talking to her, and she's like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get this album out. I'm trying to get this record.
You ain't said that for me album?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, y'all. Let me tell you why I feel like Remy's team went wrong at.
Okay.
When Remy should have had a project ready when she got out of jail. She should have had a project
like
ready.
JT home?
Yes, like JT did. Like she should have had something ready to go.
Like Gucci when came on.
Yeah, like she should have had an album ready when she came out. She should have released an album when she was riding off the high of all the way up.
Hey,
And
that's
all
my
the
song.
way up. Because that year that song was really popping and it got her back in the game really quick. And it was popping.
Agree.
She should have dropped an album then. Or she should have dropped an album when everybody was talking about Sheether. Because that was popping. Everybody was like, oh, wow, she got bars.
Twice?
I feel like she missed the mark. Like, I feel like, you know, when she first came out of jail, I mean, you know, because, like, I mean, I ain't going to lie. Besides All the Way Up, I don't know no other Remy Ma song. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't. But, you know, I had heard of her. I knew who she was. But I feel like if you were trying to reach out to a newer demographic now, you should have released an album, like, as soon as that happened. I feel like now it's just too late. Because nobody's really looking for her no more. She not popping in the blogs like that no more. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff going on. I'm just saying, I feel like she should have been released the album. I mean, I'm not really looking for no album. Unless she's just trying to release an album for the fans. You know, for her fans. Then
it costs too much to be just doing it.
Oh, I don't see. I could be wrong. Maybe the songs will be that popping.
But as we talk about Remy music, I think that when they was getting to the argument, or I don't even want to call it an argument, but whatever they was exchanging words, how Papoose was just being real about how much he put his career on the back burners for hers.
You don't skip the whole scene.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay, because I was going there next.
So photo shoot happened
So the photo
first.
yes. And so her and Fat Joe was talking, and Joe was telling her, like, you got to stop trying to put all the irons in the fire and focus on what you want to focus on.
Oh, yeah, music. That's what led to that.
And, yeah, and so he was like, you know, you got to put the work in, because she was like, you know, people, you know, they expecting, you know, some real stuff from me, you know. And, you know, Joe was trying to tell us, you know, she started crying a little bit. But, you know, it always hurt when you hear the truth. Doesn't mean... You know, it's not gonna make you better.
Right.
It don't mean you want to hear it.
Right.
But you know, so she took that. So that's what leads us to this scene. She's getting ready for State of the Culture.
Yes.
That she's also on with Joe and Joe Budden and Papoose coming in. She got the baby crying. It's like a mess. Whatever. Papoose coming in with a whole bunch of food. Let me tell you, I would like to work for Papoose if you bringing in just free food like that. You know?
Yeah, I could be looking to take it out.
Because don't be doing that. Because they was like, take it out. I would have took that stuff and took it home. I don't care if I had just ate.
Right.
I'm still getting the food. Like.
And then you made a remark like, y'all still doing this. So y'all still doing her makeup and hair?
Yeah, she was like, duh, like, does take time for women to get their makeup done. I know. Jeff is always really patient with me. So sweet. So, ladies.
Girl, where you going?
I'm just saying, ladies, he's really patient if you're looking.
Oh, that's
I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, funny.
What? You will see. I'm trying to help you out. Anyway, and so she's like, yes, because, you know, the baby, she's fussy, she wants to be fed, she's trying to plan the makeup, so it's hard for me, or for them to get done my makeup quickly, because this is all in the way, and you're taking forever to come back with the food, and you come up with this huge order, and you're not, like, initially just taking her. And she was just like, you know, like, Fat Joe was telling me the other day, like, I can't focus, I can't get this stuff done, I can't get this album done that I am contractually supposed to do. Like, I have to do this because, you know, she in a contract. And so he was like, you know, well, I put my career on the back burner too, and I be making I was like, Papoose, I love you, and I think you are a great rapper, but sir, what career? What career? And if you did have a career, sir, you had all that time when women was locked up to have a career. Am I wrong? Like, she was in jail for how long?
6 years.
It was only 6? I thought it was longer than that. But anyway.
Probably was.
But I don't know how many times. She was gone for a long time, sir. You had a long time to do your own career. But, sir, what career? I don't know of it. I don't know not one Papoose song. I can't name you Papoose album. So I was like, sir, let's not say back burner, but let's just say you haven't been as what's the word I'm looking for here? Purposeful with pushing your stuff out there. Maybe let's just say that. Even though on Yandy's page she was playing his music, so I guess he did drop an album, but I ain't listened to it, So anyway, so the Mackies, they trying to, I guess, realize what they gonna do about that, and Remy's, you know, trying to balance it all, you know, wife, mom, career woman. She's trying to have her cake and eat it too. So we're gonna see how that goes. So we go back to another couple. We go back to Safari and Erica, and they are meeting with their lawyer to get their, you know, legal stuff situated. Because, you know, it's a lot of stuff, especially if you people that got money like that. I mean, I guess they both do have money. I don't know. I would have to look at they both network to see who worth more. But I honestly feel like Safari is the one that should be bringing the prenup and not Erica. Or, I don't know. How you feel about that?
Well, even Erica kind of said during the talk that I'm protecting you because if you cheat on me, like, your money gonna be good. So she said that. Sitting down. It wasn't kind of like, she didn't present it as in the terms of me. She was kind of bringing it as us. I can see how he felt that way, though. Don't get me wrong. But she was even, like, saying the perks of you. If you do. Not say that he has ever cheated, because you don't think they cheated with the Gabby.
I don't think he did, because they did bring that up, too. But I think it was just, like, how Erica brought it up. She's just kind of, like, blindsided him.
Yeah.
Because they
in front of no dude.
Yeah, they were sitting at the table with the lawyer, and they're talking about, he's, you know, as far as just like, we just want to make sure everything's insured, we want to make sure everything's covered with we trying to whatever property we buying, whatever. And then Erica's like, yeah, and I want to talk about a prenup. And he like, what? Like, and so the man excused himself, and I think he was just kind of blown back. Like, he felt like they needed to have a private conversation about that before you just bring it up to a lawyer.
Right.
And Erica was like, well, I just didn't know how other ways to tell you I wanted a prenup. And Safari was like, I don't even know why you bringing all this up. Are you talking about me cheating? I feel like it kind of showed like some insecurities of Erica. Because, you know, she has been cheated on in the past or whatever. And everything like that. And so, like you were saying, she was kind of just a little afraid. And she just wanted a prenup to, you know, like you were saying, protect herself and him. But also wanted to be like, you know, if you do cheat, then like, well, because I don't really think that's protecting him. Because most of the time in prenups, it states like, if you cheat, I do get more money. I do get X, Y, and Z.
But now you get to like leverage that potential with the conversation, though.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But she was just like, whatever. He's like, well, I don't know why you coming to me with all this, because I've never cheated on anybody I've been with. So I don't know why you're thinking this or whatever. And then, you know, the producer's messy. Talk about some. What about you and Gabby? Oh, cause Sid did bring that up too early in the episode. Talking about some. He was engaged to some girl in Jamaica.
She did bring that up.
And the producers bring it back up, and he like, who said that?
The blogs.
He was like, oh, well, why y'all gonna believe the blogs? Da 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 da. Now, I don't feel like Safari. Again, let's back to the conversation. Maybe something inappropriate happened with Gabby, but I don't believe he physically cheated on Erica. I do not think so. So, cause like I said, like from the other relationships, he didn't cheat on any of them. So he doesn't really strike me as that type of guy. But you know, all these niggas are dogs, and you know, in a way, honey. But and no telling. But I don't know. To me, it don't really seem like it's that way. But you know, clearly they worked out through that child because they got married now. So whatever prenups they got, I guess they done got them. So. It is that on that. And they seem to have to talk about, but he was mad, but he didn't blow up. And they kind of had a good civil conversation about it to me. So, on to the next thing. I think this ended out the episode, which was Chrissy talking to, I guess this man's name was Mark. Child, y'all seen when Chrissy got up in that car? That man looked like he was asleep. I don't know how he was positioned, but how he had his shades on. But, normally when somebody get in the car with you, you kind of like attention, like you are kind of like.
That's New York.
You coming, up. This man, she get up in the car, he just shades. I'm like, sir, you awake? Ain't no telling how long he been waiting them. While Mona and them make these cars go by them while they talk. And so the Mark guy, I think his name, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, the head honcho guy. He
that
like
pyramid scheme.
Y'all, put down in the comments below if y'all think. I'm sorry, I thought somebody was knocking. Put down in the comments below if y'all think that Chrissy part of a pyramid scheme. Please. And so they talking, and he like, well, this look bad on you, because she's explaining, like, I don't have nothing to do with this. Like, my name is not on the mortgage, so this whole foreclosure thing, it's not on my records, it's not on my financial records or anything like that. She's like, my name is on the deed, but it's not on the mortgage. So I had no control over this and none of that. But he was just like, but the fact is that you are tied to Jim. So it's still, even though your name is physically not on it, it still makes you look bad because you are together with this person, or you've been known with this person for a long time. And so she's like, well, since me and Jim are both public figures, whatever he do look bad on me too. So basically, I gotta pick up the slack for what he's messed up, basically. And he's like, well, you done let the bad news get ahead of you. Like, it would have been better if you could have came out with the forefront and got your narrative out there before the blog got into it and whatever. But he was like, now that you don't, you're going to have to go up to this meeting, the millionaires, girls.
She was crying.
Huh?
She was crying at the podium.
Oh, yeah, next episode she'll be crying at the podium. It is what it is, child. It happens to the best of us. And so she's like, well, now I got to handle this myself. I got to handle this in person. I got to talk about this. It's an unfortunate situation, but I got to do what I got to do.
I just wonder what their relationship is, because it just don't seem...
Whatever their relationship is, it seemed to work for them. Whatever you like, child. What they say. Like the old folks say, you like it, I love it. So that's how this episode ended. Next week, like I said, we're gonna see her crying. I don't know if Olivia coming next week or not, but they did show her in the previews for this whole season, so I don't know. But next week episode seemed like a whole lot. It seemed like Sin has found out about Erica trying to put Tahiri and Joe together.
Oh yeah, I knew that was coming.
So she seemed like she gonna try. I knew that was coming. So it seemed like
she
gonna try to
Erica's pregnant though,
her.
so it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But it looked like Rich checks Erica when she pregnant too. So. Right.
But it seemed like Papoose is talking to Safari, and he's like, don't be too upset about the prenup because when women are pregnant, they're hormonal. Different thoughts are coming to their minds and everything that she's going through right now. So, just be patient, steadfast.
We need some new people next episode?
I don't know if it's next episode. Maybe it is. I don't know. We see some new people. Somebody named Fresher with a PH.
You listen to his music, right?
Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard of this man. I feel like I heard that name before, but I just don't know where. Some chick, she looks like she gonna have some deals with Richard D, so hopefully they don't follow that same trope of a girl try to work with Richard D, he try to get with him, Seem like the rapper and the girl rapper are gonna have some type of issues. I don't know. People won't care about. Yeah. So I really that's all I can remember that's gonna happen next week. But
anybody else you would have liked to see come back to this season 10? We was talking about that.
Emily B. You basically got almost the whole first season on here. Because it's Samaya coming back, Olivia coming back, Chrissy coming back, Kimbella there. Well, she came like season 3. But the original crew, from what I remember, it was Samaya, Olivia, Chrissy, and Emily. No? So, like, the only person we missing is Emily. Because everybody else kind of came on later. So, you know, it is what it is. But I would like to see that. Girl, y'all know Cardi B is never coming back to this show. Never. This girl is making what they wish they was making. Are you serious?
Got Remy on it.
Again, Cardi is making more than all of them. Okay? So she probably will not ever come back to the show. It probably until like 10, 20 years later, child, if the show is still on. Maybe after her career has deflated, she'll probably come back. But I do not see Cardi ever coming back to the show, like ever. Like what? She's like one of the only people who has ever really made it off of Love and Hip Hop. To be honest, I don't even know anybody that really reached the status that Cardi has off of Love and Hip Hop. I mean, I guess the only person I do kind of know is K Michelle, but even still, I mean, she still does have a career, a steady career, and she still is continuing to make money, and her songs are still playing on the radio, her new songs still playing on the radio, but even her, I don't feel like she's reached the level that Cardi has, you know what I'm saying? Cardi's in the rooms with Beyonce, Jay-Z, Diddy, like, she's on another level. But I guess so was Emily B, because she was at the 50th birthday party, too, with Fab, so...
This is true.
But I think that's why Emily not going to come back, because, you know, she ain't going to want to talk about the whole domestic violence situation with her and Fab, and, you know, that's really all the tea that folks want to hear, so...
She can be like a Naya.
Who?
Naya.
Who is a Naya?
Soulja Boy. What's her name?
Oh, Nia.
She could be a Nia. Just listen.
I guess she could, you know.
They put your name in.
Right. I mean, she could be, but I would like to see Emily again. I think that would be cool to see how everything worked out, especially with, you know, because now her and Fab are back together or whatever. Would be cute. They could bring G Herbo. Bring Ari onto the show. You don't like Ari? Yo, somebody told me I sound like her. I was like, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. The girl sound congested 24/7. No, ma'am. Anyway, y'all, we have had a wonderful time. We will see you back next week with another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Reviews with your girl, Lex D MUA. This is my boy
Jeffrey Taylor from Jeffrey Show Live.
And we out.